You learned to smile before entering a room, not because you were happy, because you were checking the emotional weather first. You learned how to become softer when someone sounded irritated, quieter when someone looked tired, smaller when someone seemed overwhelmed. And after enough years, you stopped asking yourself what you felt entirely. You only asked, what version of you keeps everyone calm? How young were you when love started feeling like something you had to earn by disappearing? Healthy boundaries are usually taught slowly. A child reaches for space. Someone respects it. A child says no. Someone listens without punishment. But you learned something different. You learned that saying no could change the temperature of the room. You learned that discomfort spread quickly through the house. And somehow, it became your responsibility to stop it. So you became emotionally available long before you became emotionally safe. You answered questions you were too young to carry. You absorbed moods that did not belong to you. You became careful with your tone, careful with your needs, careful with your existence. Not because you were weak, because your nervous system understood something important very early. Connection could disappear. You probably became easy. Easy to talk to. Easy to rely on. Easy to unload emotions onto. People trusted you quickly. Strangers told you things they never told anyone else. And somewhere deep inside, that felt strangely familiar. Because your childhood trained you to become an emotional container. Not a child, a container. You learned how to absorb tension without reacting. How to comfort people while quietly abandoning yourself. How to become endlessly understanding, even when nobody understood you. And the frightening part is, sometimes your body still mistakes emotional exhaustion for love. Maybe nobody ever hit you. Maybe nobody screamed all the time. But your body still learned to scan faces like survival depended on it. A sigh could ruin your entire day. A delayed response could fill your chest with panic. A shift in tone could make you apologize automatically, even when you did nothing wrong. Because boundaries were never modeled as something safe. They were modeled as dangerous. Distance meant rejection. Disagreement meant instability. Having needs meant becoming difficult. So you learned the safest role of all. Be low maintenance. Need nothing. Take up little space. And stay emotionally useful. And eventually, you stopped recognizing intrusion as intrusion. Over-explaining became normal. Immediate emotional access became normal. Feeling responsible for other people became normal. You opened doors before anyone knocked. Not because you trusted easily, because your nervous system was trained to prevent abandonment before it happened. So even now, someone withdrawing slightly can feel catastrophic. Not because you are dramatic, because somewhere inside your body, there was still a child, trying desperately to keep connection from collapsing. But adaptation is not the same thing as identity. The child who learned to disappear was not born believing they were too much. The child who became emotionally available to everyone was never inherently boundaryless. You adapted to survive proximity. You adapted to preserve connection. You adapted to reduce emotional danger. And beneath all of that conditioning, there was always a self waiting quietly underneath the performance. Not loud, not demanding, just exhausted from surviving through constant emotional shape-shifting.